Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about some basic units according to which we can measure the concentration of a particular solution. Okay, these basic terms are: first one, it is mass percent. Okay, second one is molarity. Second one is molarity. Third one is molality. And fourth one is mole fraction. So now we will discuss these four basic units according to which we can measure the concentration of a particular solution one by one. Okay, initially we will discuss the mass percent. Okay, let us suppose we have a solution and we very well know that mainly solution consists two components. One component is known as solute and second component is solvent. Okay, so let we have a solution which contains two components, let A and B. Okay, let W1 grams of A is dissolved with W2 grams of B. Is it clear? Then the total mass of the solution, this will be W1 plus W2 grams. So now we can define the mass percent simply. If we want to find out the mass percent of component A, then this will be the mass of A divided by the total mass of the solution multiplied by 100. This ratio will give us the mass percent of A. Similarly, in terms of B, the mass of B divided by the total mass of the solution multiplied by 100, this will be the mass percent of B. So, mass percent of A is equal to the mass of A divided by the total mass of the solution, that is W1 plus W2, and if this ratio is multiplied by 100, this will be the mass percent of A. Clear? Similarly, the mass percent of B, this is equal to the mass of B, that is W2, divided by the total mass of the solution, that is W1 plus W2 multiplied by 100. So this will be the mass percent of B. Okay. So in this way we can find out the mass percent of a particular component in a given solution. Now we proceed toward the next unit of measurement of concentration, and that is molarity. Second one, this is molarity. So first of all we will have to define this molarity. How can we define molarity of a solution? And we very well know that solution contains mainly two components. One component is solute and second component is solvent. So the total number of moles dissolved in per liter of the solution is known as the molarity of the solution. Okay, total number of moles of solute dissolved in per liter of the solution is known as the molarity of the solution. Okay, so let A is the solute. A is solute. Okay. And let W1 grams of this solute is dissolved in the solution. Okay. And suppose it is dissolved in V liter of the solution. So first of all, we will have to find out the number of moles of this solute, because the definition says the number of moles of solute dissolved in per liter of the solution. Per liter. Here the solution volume of the solution is taken V liter. Okay. So first of all, we will find the number of moles. The number of moles is equal to the mass given divided by its molar mass. Let M1 or M, we can take M. M is the molar mass of the solute, and let W1 grams of this solute is dissolved in V liter of the solution. So this ratio W1 upon M, this will give us the number of moles of solute. And according to definition, the number of moles of solute dissolved in per liter of the solution. This number of moles of solute is dissolved in V liter. Then to find out the number of moles dissolved in per liter, we will have to divide by the volume of the solution in liters. Okay. Here one thing is to be kept in mind. If the volume of the solution is taken in liters, then it will be simply divided by, the number of moles will be divided by the volume of the solution. But if the solution volume of the solution is taken in milliliters, then divided by the volume multiplied by 1000. This will be the value of the molarity of the solution. Okay. Here V is taken in liters, so simple W1 upon N, this is the number of moles, and divided by the volume of the solution in liters, this will be the molarity. Okay. Here we can take M1. M1 is the molar mass, and this M stands for the molarity. So molarity is equal to number of moles divided by the volume of the solution in liters. Okay. Now एक क्वेश्चन करते हैं इसमें छोटा सा, जिससे कि क्लियर हो जाए. Suppose 20 grams of NaOH is dissolved in 500 milliliter of solution. So we will have to find out the molarity of the solution. Okay. So this will be treated as W1, which is the mass of the solute given, and value of the molar mass of NaOH we very well know, 23 plus 16 plus 1, that is 40. So the number of moles of NaOH will be mass given divided by the molar mass, that is 20 upon 40. Now this is dissolved in 500 milliliter of the solution, and I already said that if the volume of the solution is taken in milliliters, then divided by the volume multiplied by 1000, this will be the molarity of the solution. So divided by the volume multiplied by 1000. So this will be the molarity of the solution, M equal to 20 upon 40 upon 500 multiplied by 1000. On cancellation, 2 to the 4. So this will be 1M. Molarity is 1M. Is it clear? Now we proceed toward the next basic unit of the measurement of the concentration, of a solution, that is molality. Third one is molality. Look, very small difference is there. The previous was molarity and this one is molality. Okay. If we want to define it simply, that the number of moles of the solute, numerator is same, number of moles of the solute dissolved in 1000 ग्राम of the solvent. यहाँ सॉल्यूशन नहीं है और ना कि वॉल्यूम है, यहाँ पे मास है दोनों, ठीक है ना, ऊपर भी मास है नीचे भी मास है, ठीक है ना, न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर दोनों में मास है. तो नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ सॉल्यूट डिजॉल्व इन 1 किलोग्राम ऑफ द सॉल्वेंट, यही हो गए नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ द सॉल्यूट डिजॉल्व इन 1000 ग्राम ऑफ द सॉल्वेंट. ओके, तो वेरी सिंपल. तो यहां पर हमको लेना पड़ेगा लेट W1 ग्राम ऑफ सॉल्यूट इट डिजॉल्व इन W2 ग्राम ऑफ सॉल्वेंट. Here the mass of the solute is taken W1 gram and the mass of the solvent let it is W2. Okay. So first we will find out the number of moles of the solute and that is equal to the mass given divided by the molar mass of the solute. Okay. Let the number of moles, that is N, and this N is equal to W1 divided by the मोलर मास, ऐसे लिख देते हैं, ठीक है. सो दिस एन इज द नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ द सॉलिड डिजॉल्व्ड इन W2 ग्राम ऑफ द सॉल्वेंट. ओके, सो मोलैलिटी इट इज डिनोटेड बाय स्मॉल लेटर m. ओके, नंबर ऑफ मोल्स W1 अपॉन मोलर मास ऑफ सॉल्यूट. Okay, divided by the mass of the solvent. Mass of the solvent here is given in grams, and according to definition, the number of moles of solute dissolved in 1000 gram of the solvent. So divided by W2 multiplied by 1000. Okay. So this will be the molality. W1 upon the molar mass of the solute, W2 mass of the solvent in which the W1 grams of the solute is dissolved multiplied by 1000. This value will be the molality of the solution. इसके लिए भी एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल ले लेते हैं. We take the example of क्या ले, अमोनिया ले लेते हैं, ठीक है, NH3. ओके, NH3 this will be treated as solute and it is dissolved in water. This H2O, this is water and this is treated as solvent and this is treated as solute. Okay, suppose 34 grams of ammonia is dissolved in 90 gram of water. Then what will be the molality? What the question is given? 34 gram of ammonia NH3 is dissolved in 90 gram of the water. So we have to find out the value of the molality. And according to definition, we very well know the number of moles of solute. Here solute is ammonia. So first we have to find out the number of moles of ammonia. Then this will be divided by the mass of the solvent. Here the mass of the solvent is given in grams. So the divided by the mass of the solvent multiplied by 1000. This total calculation will give us the molality of the solution. Look here, how can we find out? And we very well know the molar mass of ammonia is 17 plus 14 plus 3 equals to 17. Okay. So the number of moles of ammonia, this is the mass given, that is 34, divided by the molar mass, that is 17. So the number of moles is 2. Okay. To find the molality is m. Okay. This m is equal to the number of moles 2 divided by the mass of the solvent in grams, so it will be multiplied by 1000. Okay. So on cancellation, this will be 200 upon 9. Okay. 9 to the 18. 2 will leave, and 9 to the 18. 9 to 9. Okay. So the molality is 22.22. Okay. Is it clear? Now we proceed toward the next basic unit of the measurement of concentration of a solution, that is the mole fraction. नाम से ही हमको पता लग रहा फ्रैक्शन निकालना है, मतलब रेशो निकालना है. We have to find out the ratio of the moles. 4 point mole fraction. Suppose we have a solution which consists two components A and B. Clear? And let W1 grams of A is dissolved with W2 gram of B. Clear? And let M1 is the molar mass of A and M2 is the molar mass of B. Is it clear? क्या गिवन है, मैं रिपीट करता हूं. W1 is the mass of A is dissolved with W2 grams of B. Okay, solution is prepared by mixing these two, and the molar mass of A is M1 and the molar mass of B is M2. So we have to find out the mole fraction. ठीक है ना? तो mole fraction निकालने के लिए हमें we have to calculate the number of moles of A and number of moles of B. Okay, so let number of moles of A is Na. Okay, this Na is equal to the mass of the A. Mass of A is W1, and it will be divided by the molar mass of A. This will be M1. Okay, so Na equal to W1 upon M1. This is the value of number of moles of A. Clear? Similarly, Nb, which is the number of moles of B, this is equal to the mass of B, that is W2 gram, and it will be divided by the molar mass of B, that is M2. So Nb equal to W2 upon M2. Okay. Now we will find out the total moles in solution. Now how can we find out the total number of moles in solution? The number of moles of A plus number of moles of B, that is Na plus Nb. This is the total number of moles present in the solution. Now if we want to find out the mole fraction of A means number of moles of A divided by the total number of moles. Okay, and if we want to find out the mole fraction of B, this will be number of moles of B divided by the total number of moles in the solution. So very simple. यहां से थोड़ा सा रब कर देता हूं इसको. So the mole fraction and it is denoted by XA means mole fraction of A. This is equal to number of moles of A divided by the total number of moles in the solution. So this XA equal to Na upon Na plus Nb. Moles of A divided by the total number of moles. Okay. Similarly for B, the mole fraction of B, this will be denoted by XB equal to number of moles of B. This will be Nb upon Na plus Nb. Na plus Nb is total number of moles. Now one thing is to be kept in mind, if there are only two components in the solution, then the sum of the mole fraction of these two components will be 1. Okay. Suppose if there are three components in the solution, so the mole fraction of this plus mole fraction of this plus mole fraction of this, इन तीनों का सम कितना होगा? 1 होगा. अगर 4 है तो सब 4 के मोल पर, उसमें क्या हो जाएगा? नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ A डिवाइडेड बाय द नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ A प्लस B प्लस C प्लस D. ओके. B का क्या हो जाएगा मोल फ्रैक्शन? नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ B डिवाइडेड बाय द नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ A B C D. ऐसे C के पे NC अपॉन Na प्लस Nb प्लस Nc प्लस Nd. तो इन सब का सम, जितने भी कंपोनेंट, सपोज n कंपोनेंट्स आर देयर इन द सॉल्यूशन, so the sum of the mole fraction of all the n components will be always 1. So if there is binary solution means it consists only two components. First one is solute and the second one is solvent. So in this case, if we are able to find out the mole fraction of one component, then the mole fraction of the second component can be easily calculated just by subtracting the mole fraction of the first one from 1. ठीक है. जैसे मेरे को अगर सपोज मेरे को कोई सॉल्यूशन में x से इक्वल टू 0.2 आता है, ठीक है, मीन्स 0.2 is the mole fraction of XA, then XB I can find out directly by subtracting the mole fraction of A from 1, that will be 0.8. Is it clear? So in this way we can find out the concentration of the different type of solution in different type of units. These units: mass percent, molality and mole fraction. Okay, so you can solve many questions on the basis of these basic units. Thank you.